What is up, future millionaires? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be talking to you all about how you can run up a bag internationally with Airbnb, because I don't want you guys thinking that the US is the only place to get money. You can get money everywhere, and I'm going to give you guys a step-by-step strategies on how I run Airbnbs in another country and how you can too. Comment down below international bag. Comment international bag down below, okay? Because money is money everywhere. So grab your notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. So we are going to be talking about how you can open an international Airbnb and also like why you should. Okay, so let me start there. Number one, I want you guys to realize in the climate that we are in with this recession pending, there are always different economic situations that are happening in the US. Although we may be on the verge of, economic problems, it doesn't mean that other countries are too. And tourism is one of the number one, money producers in the world. Okay, so people are always visiting other countries all the time, including people that leave the US and go to visit other countries. And this is why having an international Airbnb, especially in certain locations, is going to benefit you, because you are able to capitalize not just on the people who are coming to visit that country or continent, but also on the people who currently live there. So number one tip that I want to give you is finding the right location for you. So I do Airbnbs in Senegal, West Africa. I am half Senegalese, so that made a lot of sense to me because I'm already pretty familiar with the cultural landscape. I also have family there that can assist while I'm away in managing it, and I'm able to really choose a good location in that city based on where I know the beaches, fun clubs are, and just things that would be attractive to tourists. So one of the things that you want to do when considering a location is a place you've already visited or a place that you like, and if possible, maybe a place that you know people who either live there or have visited there that can give you a pretty good idea of the landscape. Now, if either of those two are not feasible, some of the top performing Airbnb locations internationally are Italy, pretty much any country in Europe, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. These are all performing extremely well. But as well, you can look on websites like airdna.com to see which of these countries or cities has a higher demand and kind of position it there. Now, the second thing I want to mention to you is how you do all of this in your business name. So you should absolutely ensure that you have an LLC for short-term rentals, which is the actual NAICS code that you can choose. And when you go to visit these countries, let's say you choose a country like Costa Rica because you know it'll be profitable, but you've never been there. Guess what? Your trip to go there, to search out your location, to find your property managers, to find your cleaners is a tax write-off. But that can only be a tax write-off if you actually have the business secured, the LLC secured, and then of course you're using your business credit card or business debit card to book this travel. And the reason why that is a business tax write-off is because you are going there to conduct business and you are in the short-term rental NAICS code or niche, and so therefore you are conducting business to find your short-term rental. All right, so that's really important. I want you guys to recognize that this can be a great benefit to you, and that number one, you kind of get to travel for free, but then secondly, you are able to produce and generate income that may have people visiting even more often because it is a destination location. The third thing that's important to know about this is you typically can experience higher profit margins because, for example, in Senegal, one of my Airbnbs is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and it's $700 a month. All right, I live in LA, and if you live like anywhere that's a city, you know that anything beyond even just 1 bedroom is gonna run you $2,500 typically, maybe $2,000. So being able to get a large place for $700 but still rent it out at about $100 a day On a good month, right, that's $3,000 coming in minus some expenses is still leaving you with $2,000 to $2,300. And that's just on an average month, not including holidays and etc. So this can be the same in other countries as well, right? That's why there's a lot of benefit here, is you being able to recognize that you can not only get money where you are, but also get money elsewhere. Now, fourth thing I want to go over with you is how you would handle things like the income and the taxes. So every country has different tax laws. You're going to want to get familiar with what those are. But when you upload your Airbnbs through the Airbnb platform and they can see that there are some in an international location, they walk you through and as well will hold taxes for you for that country to help you calculate what you may owe, or they will take what you owe on your behalf, okay? Now, you may have to consider if the money that you make, you are also using it or depositing it into your business bank account here in the US, then you may be liable for taxes on it depending on what the tax relationship between the two countries are. So I'm going to link down below my Airbnb class where I dive into this a little more specifically, but one of the great ways to just get clearance on this is the state that you are in, the state that your LLC is registered in. Book a free consultation on rocketlawyer.com, LegalZoom, or just call up a lawyer, a business lawyer in your area and ask them, hey, I'm doing this Airbnb in Costa Rica. Can you let me know what I might need to do? All right. Super simple. I don't want you guys to let that intimidate you. Now, another thing is if you know that you may end up wanting to live in that country, you can also open a bank account in the country where you are conducting business. Let that be where you deposit your money and then be responsible for just paying the taxes to that country. That's an option as well, but that would mean you planning for having a whole part-time life in that location, okay? But I definitely love this as an option for you because as the Airbnb market fluctuates somewhat here in the US, I want you to recognize that in other locations, with the exception of COVID, it has been a steady increase. And right now, especially since travel restrictions are lifted and people are living their best lives, is really one of the best times to open an international location because everybody has a travel bug. Everybody wants to make up for lost time, and we're seeing that this will continue to increase over the next 4 to 5 years. So comment down below what questions you have on this topic. I know that you guys are capable of making anything happen, and with me as your business coach, you guys know I am always going to share great information. So I'll also make sure that linked are some of my additional Airbnb videos. I teach you guys how to start Airbnbs here in the country. I teach you guys how to get funding for them, how to make your first 10K with them. So you've definitely got resources. I wanted to add this into the mix so you guys can see as well how to get an international bag. All right. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.